You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys. You guys know that I love you. Do thank you for your patience. But we're here now with Ashley. She's the conference lead for Teach Your Heart Out. So everybody say hi in the comments to her. And if you're just tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you're interested in the cruise, comment cruise in the comment section. So, guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and start our live Q&A with Ashley. We have some questions. Louisiana. Okay, Raquette. We have some questions that I'm actually going to ask Ashley. So if you see me looking different ways, it's because I'm reading comments, I'm reading questions. I want to make sure that I cover everything for you guys tonight. We would love for you guys to join us this summer on a well-needed vacation to the Bahamas and learn as much as we can that we can implement in our own classrooms and take and thrive with it for the new year. All right, so Ashley, let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Teach Your Heart Out. I asked in your chat if anybody had heard of us yet, and I saw one person comment that they hadn't heard of us. So let me just start by telling you a little bit about Teach Your Heart Out. And Teach Your Heart Out was co-founded by Lisa Dunnigan and her daughters. And she has twin daughters, and actually one of her daughters passed away of breast cancer, and part of her legacy was creating this amazing personal or professional development for teachers that was fun and engaging and research backed, that you could come and, it couldn't have been an email, right? Like you had to be there to experience it and to learn and have these amazing takeaways that you can implement right away in your classroom, and also become part of this amazing community, this Teach Your Heart Out community. And they also started a nonprofit at that time called the Pink Santa Hat, which is, they sort of sponsor, it started as teachers, I guess, that had breast cancer, and they would send them care packages and help them through their treatments. But they now also, really anybody in the service field, police officers, firefighters, teachers, all those people can participate in the Pink Santa Hat project. So that's like a little very quick background about Teach Your Heart Out. But
Thank you for giving us that. Yes.
Yeah, we do in-person professional development sessions called minis, where we can come to schools. And then we also do some bigger events in the summer. Our biggest, we call it like our main attraction, our big event is called PD at Sea. And that's really what we're here to talk about tonight.
Okay. And PD stands for professional development.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
Okay, so that is amazing background. Thank you for sharing that with us. Can you give us a general overview of the event? For example, like what our attendees can expect to see?
Yeah, absolutely.
While we're out there.
And just like Tiffany, I too have like 2 pages of notes printed out, and I have some like links pulled up and things I can reference, because I'm sure you could guess there's a lot of details and a lot of information planning an event of this size. So PDSC is kind of a 2-part event, really, because let me just back up. We'd start on June 28th. People could arrive in Orlando as early as June 28th. We open registration on that evening, and we also have a welcome, a kickoff event. There's music. Last year we had a DJ, there was dancing. Like it's fun. It's really fun. And we have a keynote session. So that's on the evening of June 28th. And then June 29th is considered our one day, and that gives people some wiggle room for traveling in, whether or not they can get there on the 28th or on the 29th. We do not recommend people get to Orlando on June 30th, the day we get on the ship, because Orlando is a really busy airport. And if I think we usually go down that morning, like around 9 a.m. to get on the ship, and it leaves port, I believe, around 3. But so if you are trying to fly in on that day and you have any travel issues, then you don't want to miss the boat. They don't wait for you. So
I could only imagine.
So to sort of provide some incentive to have you come in that day early, we provide a 1-day event the day before we leave
Kind
on the ship.
of
And
get
so that,
everybody excited
yeah,
and ready.
exactly. You get your swag bag on that day. We have the teacher heart tees is our t-shirt side of Teacher Heart Out, and so there'll be t-shirts and sweatshirts for sale as well. And then we start with a keynote session, and this year it's Dr. Deanna Smith is doing the opening keynote on June 29th, and she's going to be talking all about joyful and strategic planning actually this year, because we are offering chunks of, we're calling them co-working cafes on that day, on June 29th, so that you have time to collaborate, plan, implement, just like peaceful planning time,
I love
right?
that. There's nothing better than that. Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
And we will be there to sort of guide and facilitate and help you network and collaborate with the teachers that are there, because it is always a mixture, because some people are coming in, some people came the night before, some people are coming in that day. So we thought that would be a really great way to have, everybody kind of peacefully enter this event.
That's perfect.
And then there'll be a keynote session in the late afternoon that day, and then a pre-cruise meeting like before dinner. And you're on your own as of right now for lunches and food and things that day. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people ask about, what is included, or what do I have to pay for? And so the price when you sign up for the cruise, you are paying for your cruise, you are paying for the 1-day event, so you don't have to pay an additional like registration fee for that 1 day, and you're paying for your swag bag, and so it also covers like your port fees and your gratuities and things like that as well. Okay. But you're responsible for your hotel stay before.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you some more questions in a bit about pricing and what's included as well. Yeah. But what's the main goal this year for the summer cruise? Why are we having the cruise? Why is it on water? And why are we hosting this event for teachers to come and join?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. I think that the thing that is really special about the cruise and why we continue to do it is that it offers educators this really unique opportunity to have, it's like a retreat, right? You get to relax. We have so in terms of the itinerary for the cruise, on July 1st, we do a school visit at a school in the Bahamas where we'll get off.
That was amazing. Guys, listen to this. This is amazing. I love it.
Yeah. We'll be able to get off the boat, visit a school. We have, Lisa has a contact in the Bahamas that connects us with the school. And we used to bring school supplies, but post-COVID, we haven't really been able to do that. So this year we're hoping to do some fundraising and be able to hand them a nice big check that they can use for what their students and teachers need. But I know when they did it in the past, the principal there gave a very inspirational speech to all of the Teacher Heart Out teachers who visited. And Lisa told me that the parents and the kids like did a presentation for all of the teachers that were there. I missed that one. Last year was my first cruise. So I'm really excited to go this summer and get to go visit a school. So we do that. Then you have a full day. It's the perfect day at Coco Cay in the Bahamas. And that's their own little island where you get to relax and, network with the other teachers that are on the cruise. Spend time, if you're bringing a guest, spend time with them. We have a lot of people who bring like their teacher bestie. So they just have so much time to like decompress and laugh and plan and daydream about what next year is going to be like, and do all of that. And then July 3rd is a full day at sea. And that's when we would do our professional development sessions.
Okay.
That day. And then the 4th we're back in port in Orlando.
Amazing. Let me check the comments and see if anybody has any questions. Looks like we're good. Sometimes there's a delay on Facebook. All right. So let me go back to my questions, Ashley. You kind of gave us a gist of what the daily schedule would be like. Okay, so let's talk about the sessions. Like, who are some of the featured presenters? What kind of topics are they will be covering? Can answer that for us?
Yes, absolutely. So, well, of course, your lovely host here, Tiffany, is going to be presenting for us, which we're super, super excited about. We definitely have a group of educators that attend at our pre-K or early elementary, and it's always great to have that voice represented. So
yes,
we're super excited to have you join us, and I appreciate your enthusiasm and your energy. Like, let's do a live, let's go.
yes, I'm so excited. I am I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm thrilled, and I'm super excited. Something I've always wanted to do. So I do want to say thank you to you guys for that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So you will be there. We are also having Dr. Rachel Edo Eckett. She came last year. She is a principal in Maryland. I want to say Baltimore. And she does really amazing presentations around admin and leadership. But I'm not a principal. I've never been a principal. I have no desire to be a principal. And I found her presentation to be amazing, like just so inspirational, and just really thinking about like how can you apply those ideas about leadership to just like where you are in your journey.
Yes.
So she's amazing. Tom Pache will be back again this year. He'll be our host. He'll also do a session. He's an amazing magician as well, and not like cheesy like kids party magician, like blow your mind. How did he just do that magician?
Wow. Yeah, this sounds exciting.
So he'll be there. We're gonna have a new speaker this year. Her name is Melissa Davis, and she is going to be presenting on diffusing the difficult child. And she actually did a live with us on our Teacher Heart Out Instagram page. So if you don't already follow us on Instagram, definitely head over to Instagram, follow us there, and scroll back a little bit and see. And we did a webinar, we did a free webinar, and we also did a live on our page with Melissa Davis. And she has some really, really great ideas around behavior management. And she's based out of New Hampshire, and she does presentations with early childhood, like childcare centers, as well as elementary school as well. So I think you'll find a lot of value from her stuff.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm actually going to, I'm dropping that link right now in the comments section if you guys want to go ahead and join them on Instagram as well.
Excellent. Good. Okay.
All right.
So, I just saw Raquette's comment. She said, I'm scared of water because I would love to go. Oh no. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Raquette, I was afraid of cruises, and I still am, like, a little bit like, oh gosh, it's such a big boat. But when I was on the ship, I didn't really think about it that much. I did wear one of those special patches to help with seasickness.
Did it help?
It did really help. And some of the like veteran cruise people were saying, the bigger the boat, the less you feel it. And last summer we were on a pretty small boat, actually, all things considered. And this summer we're going on the Utopia of the Sea, which is like one of their brand new huge boats. So I think it'll be even better. But I totally understand, Raquette.
And then, Raquette, when you're around all these amazing teachers and what they're going to share and all the fun activities they have planned, I think all your fears are going to go out the window. You're going to have so much fun enjoying it that you're not even going to be thinking about it. That's going to be in the back of your head. So
yes. And once you get on the boat, if you stay in the interior of the boat, you can't even see the ocean. Like you wouldn't even have to get a room that you could see
exactly.
The ocean
from. Yes.
So it's like a floating city. So we have Rachel Rogers is going to be attending this year. She talks about the DISC assessment. It's sort of her area of specialty. So she'll be talking about that. We have Sir Princeton Harden. He is a STEM science educator at Ron Clark Academy. And he's another great one. If you're not following him yet, definitely check out his stuff. He's so energetic and comes up with these amazing ways to engage the kids, and uses like TikTok trends, but like makes them into educational games. He's really great.
Love it.
So he'll be there. It's really arranged. Cassandra Mosby will be coming back, and she'll be talking about climate and culture, school climate and culture. It's just, we try to really offer topics that regardless of what grade level you teach, you can get value from. Yeah, and apply
Absolutely.
to your teaching.
Okay, so let's see. Let me check here. Okay, so my next question is about the sessions. This is my last question about the sessions. But will there be opportunities for networking or small group, breaking out in small group sessions or whatnot?
Yes. Well, so I think the really, like, this is a unique feature, I guess, of being on a cruise ship, is that it's not like when you go to a professional development workshop or class and then everybody goes home, right? You're going to be still there on the ship together with the people you just did that session with. So you can, lounge out by the pool and talk about the session that you just had, and share ideas and swap email addresses, and, oh, I love this resource, try it. And you and the speakers as well. Like last year, I noticed a lot of the attendees were just saying how great it was to be able to actually talk to the speakers after their presentation, whether it was like at a meal on the boat. They saw them having breakfast and they joined them in the cafeteria for breakfast on the boat, that sort of thing. Or we do offer special events on the cruise. So this year we're having, let me just look at my schedule here. I know on July 2nd, so after the perfect day at Coco Cay, we're having like a pajama jam day. That was one thing teachers asked for. They wanted to have a pajama party. So that would be like a special event where we all agree to meet in a certain place, and you can get to know the people that are also attending the event. And then also on July 3rd, our last evening, we're going to have a sneaker ball this year. And that's where you like dress fancy, like a nice gown or a nice skirt, nice outfit, but then you wear your favorite sneakers.
Okay. I love it. That's going to be so much fun. Okay, so let's see my questions here. All right, so my last questions that we're going to ask are going to be my last few questions that we're going to ask tonight with Ashley are going to be about, and she kind of touched on this a little bit with the pricing and what's included. She kind of talked about what the price included. Could you touch on that again? And are there any discounts that we're offering our group?
Yes, absolutely. So your price when you pay for the ship or when you sign up and register for the event, the prices are based on double occupancy. So that is something I definitely want to make sure I share right away. So it makes sense to travel with a family member or a teacher bestie, someone at your school, because when you register, it's almost like you're paying for two spots anyway.
Right.
So because it's all based on double occupancy. So if you are wanting to have a room all by yourself, you're still paying that same rate. So it definitely makes sense to share the expense with someone else. But your ticket includes the $550 registration fee for like the professional development event. It includes the one-day conference. I have I'm actually going to share a link in the chat for your group here that
okay,
so they can open it. And I'm looking sideways because I I have it open over here. But so the one-day conference, the swag bag, any like entertainment, the DJ, the balloons, all that, activities, anything we do, anything on the boat, and transportation from the hotel to the ship is included. You're responsible for getting yourself to the hotel after you land, and you're responsible for getting yourself to the airport after the cruise is over. But we will get you from the hotel to the boat before we leave.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then and one person emailed me recently and asked, well, how much does food cost once you're on the ship? And my experience last year was that I didn't pay, well, shouldn't say I didn't pay anything. I ended up paying extra for coffee because I'm a coffee junkie. And
so for all you coffee junkies out there, listen up.
I did not like the coffee that was available for free in the cafeteria. So cruise ships have like a main cafeteria that is included in your registration and whatever you pay, your ship fees. And then they have a few like restaurants that you can eat, and that's included. You don't have to pay any extra. But they always have a couple of boutique type places. And my vice was the coffee shop. I definitely spent extra money on coffee while on board. And things like drink packages and excursions, those are sold separately as well.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So will teachers have access to recordings? Is that included, or is it even an option to get a recording? Is that included in registration fee, or how can teachers get access to that if possible?
Yeah. So in the past, we have not recorded sessions on the boat, and I don't think there are plans to do that this year. We do try to offer a virtual event, and we do have something coming soon that is going to be virtual, that you'll have to wait to hear more about that. So definitely follow us on Teach Your Heart Out, because we do have virtual options. We understand that not everyone can make this happen, but typically no, there's no virtual option for this summer event.
So which means that you guys need to sign up now. So my next question is for you to be there and enjoy all of this amazingness after a whole school year being in the classroom, to just have time to yourself. Now, the next thing that you have to do to be there with us live is, how can teachers who are interested sign up?
Yes, absolutely. And I can't remember if I said this already, but if you register for the cruise and you mention Tiffany, that you're in Tiffany's community, or you mention that you saw me on this live tonight, we will give you $25 of onboard ship credit, which is really fun, because that would be like your lattes, right? So if you're like me and you have that $25 onboard ship credit, you don't have to pay extra for the latte.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
See, it's all about moving the money around. So yeah, that works.
So this is a special perk just for you guys.
Oh,
So to make
thank
sure that
you
if
so much. That is amazing. Thank you guys so much for doing that.
So that link that I shared in the comments, it's a little bit up. I can share it.
Okay, let me
have it still
refresh my screen. Yeah, the more yep, you can drop it
put
again.
it in there for you again, and you'll see it says Travel Joy. That's our travel agent that we're using this year. So that is our page through them. But you should, as you click on that link, you'll go right in and you'll see the 2025 TYHO Bahamas Cruise, and you can scroll down and you'll see there's educator tickets and non-educator. Yep. And that just means the educator ticket includes the professional development and the swag bag. So if you are coming with your partner or your best friend, but she's not a teacher and isn't going to go to professional development, then they could choose the non-educator ticket.
Okay.
Yep. So, okay. And you can see the itinerary there. And
I see there's a FAQ section too that you guys, if you have any other questions too, you can click on that as well.
Yep. And we will be continuing to post more updates and more, as I've gotten some great questions coming into my email. And so we're going to make a little story set to keep those up there. And you can email me, actually, if you have a question. Let me put this. Okay. You can find me at hello@teachyourheartout. That's my email. So you can email me directly with any questions you have.
All right, give it a second. The link will be dropping in a minute.
Let's see. Did I answer everything you said? So you can sign up right at that link. You can. So this just to go with how to sign up and how to register. So we understand that teachers, may or may not be able to, have this directly out of pocket. And we have been brainstorming with a couple of different teachers about how to be able to attend this event. And so far, we have had teachers get community sponsors. So depending on where you live, if there are any businesses in your area that, really you would only need about like 2,500 would be like a great amount to be sponsored to attend this event. Like you may have to cover some of your airfare or some expenses, but that would certainly go a long way towards helping you get on the boat. And even like Targets, like if you have a local Target, they often have money set aside for the community. So, going in and pitching it, of course, your professional development funds at your school often will cover it. Feel free to email me and I can send you, our tentative speaker lineup. I can send you the guide, whatever you need to be able to get it covered for professional development. We also have seen teachers get grants to be able to attend. So don't give up if you look at your bank account and think there's no way.
Right. And even just like we do for our classrooms, I know a lot of us have like these Amazon lists or like these what's it called, where you GoFundMe pages, like for
Yeah.
different things for our classroom. Well, you can do the same thing for this event, you know, go
Right.
ahead and post that, get your post together, and go ahead and post that and start getting people to help you fund this fun live event for
Right.
teachers,
And
for us.
don't be
Okay.
afraid to like put yourself out there, because
No, if
I'll
you're
tell
putting your
you,
Amazon list out
yeah,
there, because I know I do, and I've seen I've seen some of you guys who are on do your Amazon list. Same thing. You deserve this.
yeah,
This is for you. You know, those Amazon lists. Yeah, that's for us, but it's more so for our students. This is for something for you. So invest in you. Invest in your future, your classroom, to learn all this amazing information from these teachers,
right.
who are sharing with you guys on this cruise their advice. Okay. So yes, invest in yourselves. Now is the time. No one else is going to do it for you. Do it for yourself. Make it happen now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's great advice. I mean, I think if you would be surprised. I know I have found in since doing this work and talking to people about what we do, they're always like, wow, that's amazing. I come from a family of teachers, or oh, my best friend is a teacher. It's like everybody knows a teacher, and everybody knows how hard teachers work and the things that we, that we do for our students. So yeah, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and say, this is amazing. I'm going to learn this, this, and this, and I'm going to take care of my mental health by having some time to relax and build community, because teachers need community, more than anything, I think.
absolutely, yes. In the community, you have that support system that you need to help you, to motivate you to move forward. So yes, absolutely. Well, thank you, Ashley, so much. I really appreciate this. I'm going to challenge you guys to go ahead and get your figure out how you're going to make it on the cruise ship this summer with us to enjoy that time. Whether it be, like I said, get those links together and get those donations coming in. So, but yes,
Absolutely.
did you
And
want
feel
to add
free,
anything, Ashley?
just the link is in there twice for you to go directly to the registration page. My email is in there. That's hello at
And then the
teacherheartout.com.
Instagram page, Teacher Heart Out Instagram link is posted
Yep.
as well, for you guys to go ahead and jump over there on IG
And this is
and
I
follow
just
them.
added our regular website for you as well, where you can check out more about everything that we do. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope I get to meet some of you. I know I'll get to meet Tiffany in person, which is always so fun. And yeah, I can't wait.
All right, Laura. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to network with you guys and to you guys this summer on the Bahamas cruise. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here inside of our group. All right,
Awesome.
Ashley,
Thank
thank
you so much.
you so much. I appreciate it. You take care.